Essay, but for the woman you've become, Hannah said. She wants you to know that you can't blame yourself for not trying harder to make your mother quit smoking, and that she's sorry she didn't pay closer attention to your essay. But you have to remember that she was the parent and you were the child. She was responsible for you, but you weren't responsible for her. You would tell her, "Don't smoke anymore, Mama," and she'd say, "Yeah, yeah," and keep doing it anyway. That's her mistake, not yours. She says, "Oh, you have a daughter that's named after a flower, too. Poppy. You named your daughter Poppy." Allison nodded her head vigorously. Chrissy said that the poppy was her favorite flower. "I know," Allison said. "That's why you named her Poppy." Allison nodded again. Chrissy says thank you. And she says, wait. Okay. She knows that Poppy is pregnant again. Things didn't go well the last time. She miscarried, Allison said. Chrissy says not to worry about a thing. She says it'll go perfectly this time. Expect another baby girl. She says she's been watching over Poppy and she's been watching over you, and your 2 sisters, and your 2 daughters, and your 4 nieces and nephews all these years, and she's going to keep at it. I've often felt like she was with me, Allison said. She always will be, too. Allison bent forward in her seat and began weeping. The woman sitting closest wrapped her arms around her. Shelby didn't know if they'd come together or not. Hannah retreated back down the aisle and began moving up the next. Shelby shifted in her chair, tucking her long legs beneath her the way she does. She was surrounded by multiple strings of Christmas lights, and they gave her a playful appearance, although she wasn't happy at all. "Why are you telling me this?" I asked. "So you know that she's legitimate," she said. "So you know that Hannah Broughton is the real thing, that she's not a phony." "I don't know that." "She knew Chrissy's name and that it was short for chrysanthemum and that she died of lung cancer. She knew Allison's name and that she wrote the anti-smoking essay. She knew about Allison's daughter, the number of her sisters and her daughters, and the number of her nieces and nephews." Nina Truller was sitting next to me on the sofa in the Dunstons' living room. Her legs tucked beneath her just like Shelby's. That's where the resemblance ended, however. They could swap their size 4-6 dresses, and had on rare occasions, yet while Shelby had shoulder-length wheat-colored hair and eyes the color of green pastures, Nina had short black hair and the most startling silver-blue eyes I had ever seen. She leaned forward, retrieved a long-stemmed wineglass from the coffee table and said, "Facebook," before taking a sip. "I know you don't believe in an afterlife," Shelby said. "I do believe in an afterlife," Nina said. "At least I want to. I want there to be a heaven because if there's a heaven, then there's a hell, and people like Putin and Al-Assad and Kim Jong-un and the president will get what's coming to them. I just don't believe in ghosts." "How can you not believe in ghosts? Your jazz club is haunted." "Ricky's is not haunted, and I wish people would stop saying that. Your own daughter, Erica, was pranking me." Nina turned toward me. "That's what the kids call it, pranking?" "Yes," I said. "Erica was pranking me. She was pranking all of us. It was her going-away gift before she went off to Tulane University." "I don't even know exactly what a psychic medium is," I said. "A medium can talk to the dead," Shelby said. "A psychic can tell you what's going to happen a week from Thursday. A psychic medium can do both. If that were true, wouldn't they all be making millions of dollars betting basketball games in Vegas? It's more personal than that." "Besides," I said, "why would you care if I believe this woman? What's her name?" "Hannah Broughton." "What do you care if I believe that this woman is legitimate?" Shelby cast a worried glance at her husband. "Robert Dunston was the best cop I had ever known. Much better than I was. We started together at the St. Paul Police Department nearly 25 years ago. I retired to accept a reward on a rather ambitious embezzler. $3,128,584.50 before taxes, that a financial wizard named H.B. Sutton had more than doubled for me over the years. The plan was to give my father, who raised me alone after my mother died, a comfy retirement.